Okay. Now am I here? Did I really just do the entire first world of that game without being live? Well, I thought I had this worked out. That should have been fine. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to start this over. Weird. Alright, unforeseen issues. Okay, that's fine. Let's start over. So, hi, my name is Alex. I play puzzle games. Apparently I'm not great at streaming. It's fine. We lost like 10 minutes. Alright, whoopsie. Okay, so main menu. Nothing happened. It's fine. So, hi, this is Cerebral Puzzle Game Showcase. It's a Steam event where there are game demos and streams happening and things are on sale. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, that could have been worse than it was. Anyway, let's start this game over. Oh, I could be able to complete this entire game today, even having to start over, looking at that percentage. Okay, sure. So, let's press this button. Windows dialog came up that you can't see. Alright, deleted that save file. Starting over. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, Wildfire Swap. Here's a game that I was curious about for a while. I'm gonna give it a try here as part of this event and see if it's something I want to let's play. But again, based on that percentage, I might be able to just play this whole thing today. So let's see if we can race through it in, no, not 2 hours, 1 hour 45 at this point. Alright, sure, let's try that. Save the house. Anyway, so as apparently I'm the only one who knows at this point, here's how the game works. You swap tiles around and keep the fire from getting to the house. I guess it was suspiciously quiet there in that chat. Sorry to event organizers. I thought I was live. It looked like I was. But I was not. Alright, anyway, scales. So right, every turn fires advance, and I must save each house that's about to burn, because if I let it burn, let's show what happens. A house burned down, Z to undo or R to reset. Here we go. Alright, so. Hot hands. So a little bit more complicated of a layout. This is to teach me, right, so first move must be away from the fire, otherwise the house is going to burn. If I go here, that's not great, because now you have nowhere to go. But I can pick up a fire and move it. And the house is isolated. Alright. Okay, double checking. I am still live, it's fine. Everything's good. Tricky. That's the name of this puzzle. Alright, so, this house must move. This looks like a healthier spot to put it than there, probably. Let's see if that's true. It's not, because now you are going to be in trouble. If I move you, this burns. If I move this, then you have nowhere to go. So I'd rather move this way, and do this, and contain the fire this way. There we go. See, it doesn't matter that I just played these. I don't remember the solutions. Alright. Locked scales. So I'll go this way because I'm forced to, just as in that other house puzzle. And at this point there are 3 here. Right, okay, so this is a special tile that I can't move around. This is immovable. So I have to move the trees around the house instead of the house around the trees. Fire is controlled. Okay. Tricky chain. Wait. This looks a lot like the one I just did. Ah, but there's a locked tile in it. Okay. So, you could move down, but that would give you nowhere good to go. So instead, I'm going to put you here. Ah, no, that's the same solution as the other one. No, you're going to have to move. But then what else happens? Right, I isolate it this way. There we go. Just as long as there's clean space. Yeah, so the clean space is kind of more important than the trees, I'm finding. Watch for the bare ground, because that's the one I want to move around. Hides in corner. Okay. So if I go this way, I can go this way, and I can go this way, and no, that's all it takes. Okay. Simple. Just run away from the fire. Alright, fire line. I do have a backup plan if this game doesn't last the entire stream. It's fine. So right, 3 clean spaces, 2 houses to hide, so these are going to have to be something like space here, space here, space here, house here, house here. So that's how I'm parsing the initial puzzle state. So let's try moving the houses to the corner. And then just isolating the fires as best I can. This won't quite work. So something went wrong in that process, because now I have no moves I can make. Alright, so I needed something different to happen. I can do this, and that's fine. I can do this, and that feels better somehow. Yeah, there we go. The house keeps a tree, and I just get a diagonal line of clean space. Okay, great. The fire is controlled. Alright, so I finished the world. World 2 is open to me, but a whole bunch of trees have caught fire. We'd better do something about that. So as far as I could tell, these are like bonus levels I can click on. They don't show me their names until I interact with them. But here is Pinwheel. This one, the house is immovable. Only thing that makes sense to do is move the fire away from the house, move the fire away from the house, and repeat. And there we go. Alright. And they're little birds that are now happy with the freshly unburned tree. The fire went out, leaving the entire tree intact. Left arrow. Okay, so I can cut off one branch of this fire on the first turn. And then the house needs to run away. So I see the 2 clean spaces and a corner you might be able to run to. So let's try that. And it works just fine. Alright. Ooh, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Hey! Good to catch you here. Yeah, things have been good. Okay, so this is lockdown. Okay, right, so another immovable thingy here. 2 clean spaces there. Right, so since I can't move you, there's this tile here to taunt me because I really want to swap it with the house, but that is forbidden. And this fire is going to spread at least that far. So, to contain you, I need to basically think of these spaces as what I'm moving. So slide these tiles out and bring them to the house. And I'm going to bring them at the spot that's closest to the fire each time, I think. I probably want to do this. And it's sort of think about, like, how to get them closer. And I think this does it, and the house gets to keep 2 unburned trees. There we go. Okay, and this island's kind of scary. Let's go here first. I think this was right around the point where I realized something was going on with my stream. Boomerang. I did do boomerang, that's right. How did I do it, though? I forgot. So 3 houses. You do not have enough clean spaces around you to be safe at any point. Cool, good to hear. So I must move you, because you are in immediate danger. Okay, so let's put you here. You're going to need to run away from the fire. It'd be great if I could put that here, but I can't. I remember there was some trick to this where, like, if I try to take this route, it just doesn't work out because that clean space has no way to get to the houses. So unintuitively, what I actually have to do is this, because that controls the spread of the fire differently. And house keeps on running away from tree. House keeps running away from tree? I don't know, this doesn't look too great, but maybe I can still make it work. I can, by moving this here and isolating like that. There we go. Okay, cool. And the island, what are you? Forest corner. Okay, so clean space here. As far as I can tell, there's no particular difference between this being an immovable tile and just, like, not being there. I guess it's there so that the thing is square, rectangular, whatever. Alright, so, I need to sort the empty spaces somewhere in between fire and houses. So it looks like I probably want a line somewhere, like, around there. So, let's work on that. That's probably okay. I don't like the look of this here, but maybe I can work with it. I have my doubts. No, I think I've lost. Yeah, because... Oh, wait, hang on. No, this... Ooh, it doesn't work because of this. Close. But a house burned down. All right. Reset takes a moment. That's fine. Okay, so... How will I do this, then? I'm going to move the space down, because that's the place I ultimately want it to be. So house swaps for empty, and that's great. This goes here, and then I only need... Oh, no, I have the same problem here. I'm safe for a move doing this, but not for two. Didn't I solve this earlier? Alright, well, it's giving me more trouble this time around. That's fine. So you are actually... Well, no, it's not you, it's this. Let's do that, maybe. Just have the houses run directly away. And that actually does it. Okay, great. Didn't entirely understand the principle I used there, but the puzzle is solved, so I'll take it. Alright, so world is clear. World 1B. Ah, so that's what this star is. I've been wondering. Well, it makes noise, but I can't go to those places. Alright, so this is probably... Well, you know what? Maybe I'm up for a challenge world. Let's go here. This might be a terrible mistake. Alright. Tooth and nail. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. I'm having a good time here. So, two fires. This house needs to probably get there. That looks like a good spot. If I tried to do that, this would be in the way when I wanted to swap there. So, I don't see anything I can do about that. So let's try anyway and see what happens. Nothing good. Yeah, house is always in danger. I must make a move to get it out of danger. This won't help anything. Okay. So... What do I do for you, house? I guess I can do this, but that seems unhealthy. Does it, though? No, that worked. Okay, there we go. Don't move the house, move the empty space. Alright, cool. Square time. Square time, you say. Alright. My empty spaces are on opposite sides of the puzzle, and I'm not a fan of that. So I can contain this fire completely in one move by doing that. That seems like a good idea. Does it really, though? So it'd be great if I could get this space, like, here. So there are bottlenecks. But I don't think I can take advantage of them because I'm just going to get stuck chasing my tail here and never get anywhere. Oh, wait, hang on. This doesn't help. Okay, so I definitely need... I should probably undo instead of resetting, because resetting seems slowish. That's fine. Okay, so perhaps unintuitively, what I actually want to do is this. Okay, I think I buy myself a turn by doing that, get the empty space here, and okay, it works out. Neat. So just... If there's a large space to cover with the bringing the empty spaces to the house, then just, you know, meet at the center point. All right? Marathon! I played that game and it was good. You are far from safety. Okay, so... How would I even start something like this? So I'm looking at this corner. That one looks appealing to me because it's kind of closest to where the houses are. Unless maybe instead... I could bring the empty spaces over like this. Just kind of gently swap things this way. That worked... that did not work out. I am covering too much space here. Oops. There's no way this is going to work out, right? Maybe it is. I can just sort of walk over here, and eventually, won't this kind of equalize? I get to move the house for a turn. This is so cool. And I'm reducing the amount of empty space I need for each one, because this is only moving by one tree each time. Oh, that was neat. All right, I enjoyed that one. All right, stairs. I'm breaking my pattern. I was going to go to the left. That's fine. All right. So you are there just so that I don't move this fire here. You're way deep in the woods there. Up in this floating sky island. This feels like a good move. And then... Ooh. I don't know what else I want to do, though. Like, this house has to move, probably. The empty spaces have to move, too, probably. Maybe it'd be easier to bring this one to this corner and get the isolation around. Oh, I don't know about this. Ugh. Let's try that and see if I can make it work somehow. Not feeling too good about this. So that opens an empty space there, but puts you directly in danger. No, everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone terribly wrong. Okay. How would I think about this? So that initial move that I did didn't help me. Might have. Okay, I'm having a little trouble thinking ahead, so I'm just gonna do things and see what happens. Where are these houses going exactly? Yeah, this is no good. Okay. What would I do here? I feel like you're somehow my wild card. I gotta, like, do something with this house. I can move the fire around, but that seems very unhealthy. I mean, I'll try it. Doesn't look good. You have no escape now. Alright. I could leave and come back to this one later, but it's a little early to just give up on that. So I like moving this up here, but I don't like where it opens up the empty space. I'd rather do something like this, but then the fire just gets there too quickly. Because I want to do that to open up that, but then what am I doing for you? If we hide in this corner, then a lot of this has to move. Huh. So this seems like the healthiest move so far. But then I really want to slide something over here, but all I have to slide is the house. Let's slide a tree. But then the house is in danger. Hang on. This is starting to look like something workable. Oh, here we go. I can manage this, I think. So I've isolated it down to one orthogonal move from the fire each time, right? Yes. Okay, just like I did in a previous puzzle. Get that empty space, get that empty space. Okay, that worked out. That one was tricky. It was essentially the same thing as I did a moment ago, but in a different format somehow. Wall! Alright. So two sources of fire, pretty far apart. I can completely eliminate this one by doing that. Seems good, but it might not be. Okay, what do I... This is immovable for some reason. Okay, so What do I need to solve to make this all good? Is this doing anything good for me? It's hard to tell. I don't think it is. No, this is no good. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 empty spaces, 5 houses, but also some bottlenecks on the map. So I can wait a turn before I interact with this tree. Like, there's no way I want to let fire spread from here, surely. Unless it just doesn't matter. I guess I can also isolate like this. Because maybe I can't benefit from this corner? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Oh. Is there some way I can turn this into a winning state? I think there might be. Couldn't I do this and then be... No, we have a problem up here. I've waylaid my problem. Can I... No, you're on fire. If I had swapped you around like that... No, there's just no way out of this. So I need something more compact than that. So I'm probably falling into a trap at the start by dealing with this fire on its own. There's a reason for that fire to be there. And it's probably not just to make me make like that move or something. Maybe I'm moving everything to the upper right corner and just ignoring this. Yeah, this is probably here to make it feel like I have a lot of pressure there, but maybe I actually don't. So let's see if we can sort this way and be healthier about it. I do not like the look of that at all. No, that doesn't work. Okay. First 18 point whatever % of this game went quick. Now it gets tricky. Huh. Okay, let me try and visualize a layout that would be viable. If all 5 of these were in a corner together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces around them would cover it. If they were all in a corner together. So this one will have to move. If I want that to happen, then I need to keep this space clear. Okay, so if we start with this, I buy myself some time there. You need to move over. You need to move down. I don't think that's my highest priority, though. Anything I can do to delay this spread would be good. And this delays at least a little bit, but not enough. No, this is no good. And now you're in danger. Okay, I am not seeing the route here. Okay, let's think a little more about layouts. So 4 empty spaces, 5 houses. I'm just looking at the way that moves the minimum number of houses as appealing. Now, I could also have maybe some trees around there. Perhaps part of the key is to get an empty space here. Could I cut a rift like... This is 5 tall, so anything I cut would have to not involve the full height of it. Like, I need a gap for this fire. There's no getting around that. That gap is either going to have to be like here and here, which feels like it takes up some more space, or just here. That seems better, but it places a tree there. You become immovable, and that would require me to do a lot of moves that seem very improbable, but let's try them. So just by delaying my problems like this, I don't think things just work out. They don't, no. Okay. You are way out of the way. So what if Okay, so I'm seeing a layout that's perfectly friendly to you. Puts that there and there. There's no way I could cut everything else off at the same time, is there though? No, not with this empty space here. So no. Alright, might be stumped on this one for a little while. That's fine. It's part of the process. So I can't move you until this is contained. And the action of containing that makes it feel harder to move you. Do I have to move this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems like it. This is called wall. It's not clear to me why this is, why that's the name of this puzzle. Okay. What kinds of patterns would be helpful here? Okay, so thinking about this fire. I could let it have either these 3 spaces or just these 2 spaces. It sounds better to only let it have 2 spaces. In a maximum of 3 turns, this house has to be moved out of danger. I can do it first, and nothing that matters about the state down here changes. Okay, great, but my barrier is too tall. So what can I do to make that barrier not need to be as tall? 1, 2... So if anything moves orthogonally, then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to contain. If this house were in this corner, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to contain. Is there some other way of thinking about containment where I could, like, cut off the fire from anything it could reach and actually leave, like, a lot of trees? With that immovable one there, this doesn't quite work, but I think there might be some potential to this. A line like this. So if that space could have moved... I moved that house and didn't need to. Okay, so I have another move available. I'll move you. I'll move you at some point, maybe not yet. Okay, the fire is there. That's bad. What was my shape again? So it had... So it was that line I was thinking. That would contain things, using like this as a bottleneck. So maybe my actual race is with this fire. And I can buy time with you to get that tile over? I totally cannot. This tile is here. Man, nothing works here. Huh. This has to move outward. Or, hang on, no, it has to... This has to get here. That's too far for you to travel. Doing this doesn't help. That just brings death and destruction to everybody. Hold on, why is this the way that it is? So sliding these tiles around. Something here only works if that something is not burning. So I have to do that immediately to create that state. But are things solvable from here? I don't think they are. So I don't think this is the route. Okay. So I'll have to come up with a different way of slicing the land. Okay, so like here, 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 and here would not work because then this fire would burn that way. Okay. This tree just seems like it can't move without putting another tree in its place. Could there have been an empty space there? Only by this burning. Could that be burning? Maybe. Okay. Am I certain the puzzle is unsolvable from this state? I am not. Oh, but hang on. If this space is... Yes, I am. Because... Oh. It almost looks like something. It's just not anything good. Okay. So we got our first major stumper here. So, let's draw some lines. Here, 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 here. That means swap this house with this tree, swap this empty with this tree. That sounds like a pretty small number of moves. Why can't I just do that? At this point, that empty can't swap with that tree. Hold on, but that's an invalid solution. No, 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 okay, so that's what I'm thinking of wrong. That is an invalid solution because it does not isolate this fire from those houses. Okay, right. So, discard this line, that one is no good. Okay? Here, 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 and here. Or some variation of that. To get there from this state, I need... this tree to switch with that, this tree to switch... No. This empty space is the most out of the way one for that, isn't it? And what do you want to do about that? So I can do this... This is fine. You can move there. I want this. So this doesn't bring the fire over, but then you are there. Yeah, at this point I need this tile to swap with you, and then you that... What? So I really don't want to put... Yeah, so for drawing that line, this one looks too far out of the way. Because I need 1, 2, 3 swaps to get it there. By that time, this tree is on fire. I can do it in 2 with this. And what does that do to the state of the puzzle? It means I have a problem down here I have to address immediately. And my way of addressing it by moving this tree doesn't put that next to any empty tiles other than the one you just left, which is clearly no good. From this state, I need this tile to move all the way down here, which is not going to happen. So I think that line must be an incorrect one? Now, if I were to draw this line, here, 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 and here, then I can maybe ignore what's going on down here for a bit longer. Okay. But no, that's not an empty tile there. No, this has to go there. No. Huh. All right then. Any other lines that might be of relevance? So one more time. If this were empty, then the line cannot come all the way to the top because then that's 5 tall. Can I like separately isolate these fires? Just get... Okay, so if this can't move... There's no way I could get like an empty here, keep that there, and get one there, right? I doubt it. Now that that's on fire, it can never turn into empty, so no. I think? Okay. Alright, this is the whole stream now. It's this puzzle! This is fine. Okay, so... So a blank one absolutely must be in the bottom row. Well, bottom, you know, bottom row that involves houses. Because otherwise, you would spread... Unless, like, I'm getting a tree all the way down there and isolating this way, and none of that's going to happen. This is still a very appealing first move. So the line starts either here or here and here. Okay, so what's unappealing about it starting there is then I kind of want to move a tile here, which is almost impossible. I mean... Oops. I can do it, but then a house burns down. Okay, so... This seems more appealing because it puts my problem in a smaller total amount of space. However, the problem is still significant. Yeah, like just knowing what the puzzle state's going to look like a couple of moves down the road is not too obvious. So if you come over and you come over... Yeah, maybe what I ought to be doing is just like trying a bunch of stuff until I find something that works. So yeah, this is no good because it's a 5 tall split. The split must be... Okay, so right. So these two rules together. If this row right here must involve a blank tile, and I can't have a 5 tall split, therefore the line has to end exactly here. So you must be an empty tile. Uh-huh. This must be an empty tile. So therefore I'm drawing a line that's either here, 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 or here, 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 here. It's one of those two, right? Are there any errors in that thinking? Because every time I've tried to do this, it has not resulted in anything good happening. Like this tile's way up here. Can't do that because then this tree burns and too much fire is everywhere. For this to be valid, hold on, why does this not look right? These two would both need to swap to the right and they're already burning, so that's no good. Okay. Wow. Is this tree catching fire a failure condition? It's starting to feel like it might be. Because if I need to put a space there, yeah, then that space needs to come from something over here. Okay, so I think that's the linchpin of the puzzle. The tree on this tile must not catch fire. Now I have some time to operate on these. Not really, though. I don't have time. This tile is way too far away. So no. While that seems to be true, it still doesn't actually solve anything. Like, that has to come from here, but then there's nowhere to put that. Okay. 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 If a tile must be here, then these have to be my first 2 moves, right? I believe that's true. No other first 2 moves get a blank tile there without a house being irrecoverable. At that point, my only choice is this, and at that point, this fire's in a very bad spot. This tree can't go anywhere. Can it? So this tile needs to go all the way down to here. Can't swap that far away. And I'm not pulling any empty tiles from the fire side of the line. So there is no way to make that work. Wow, this is... Alright, you know what? Let's set this one down for now. We'll come back to that. Okay, so, I mean, this is the final on one path of World 1B. That kind of makes sense. This is a bonus world. Let's actually do this. Just to avoid actually having the entire stream be that. Let's see if there's any new mechanics in World 2. Okay, it looks different. I'll come back to that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So there's World 1. Skip! That's what I just did! The game knows. Alright. I'm safe. I need to just wait. Everything's fine. The fire's controlled. Okay. Hey, wait a second. Oh, this is a new type of thing. So grass all burns at once? Okay, so we got new mechanics. Gotcha. Twigs. Okay, so grass is much more dangerous than trees. Whoosh. Wow, okay, that's no good. What can I possibly do about that? This? And then you can contain in the normal amount of time. Okay. Alright. You are knife. Using a knife, I will cut off the grass from burning everything around it. Yeah, so grass burns and then spreads to the next thing immediately. What am I actually doing here? If I do this, that looks really bad. But the grass goes away after it burns. Ah, it only burns for 1 turn. If I did this, the fire does spread from the grass before it burns out. If I do this, the fire does spread from the grass before it burns out. Okay. I wish restart were instant instead of reloading everything like that. Okay, I do have a choice. I can do that instead of moving the grass there. Doesn't seem better, because that just loses me the puzzle. This is the clear best move. I need you to get all the way down there, though, and that seems improbable. However, no, I don't necessarily. Remember, grass goes away after it's burned. Can I do something with that? This got tricky in a hurry. So, houses are both dead at this point. Sure. So if I wanted to burn as much of the grass as I could... Okay, so here's a move I haven't tried yet. Maybe that's good for something somehow. It's hard to imagine what. That seems terrible. Swapping this around is no good for anything. Okay, yeah, this game got real tricky. So do I absolutely have to do this? If I make any other move that doesn't slow down the fire, then this house burns, right? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. I think all my hopes of finishing this game this stream have gone away. That's fine. Just out of curiosity. How far through it am I, according to the thing? How do I escape, I guess? Escape, I guess? Whoa. Okay, bailing all the way out. 21.43%. Boy, that didn't go up much. Alright. So, tutorial world's quick. The rest is not so much. Alright, knife. Anyway, so, this seems like it has to go. Because anything that doesn't interrupt the line of fire from here to here loses me immediately. Certainly can't swap this up there. For you to travel all the way over there, I can do this. And that's what I want to do, probably. That tree's going to burn, but I think that's okay because I have space. Okay, there we go. Great. Alright. So you are... Order matters. Yes, it does, because this can open up some space, potentially. Okay. You are in terrible danger. I think I can't move the fire. Okay, you are isolated like this. Great. That works. I can't move you here, but I can move you here and buy you some time. Looks unlikely that anything good's gonna happen after this, though, right? I can do this, but then the house burns, right? I can do this, and the house burns. I probably want to just be, like, making more moves just to see what happens in case I'm miscalculating something. Alright. Let's, not do that. That's a terrible idea. This grass needs to burn. So can I just burn the grass real quick? Keep it out of the way of where the houses are. Wait, how did I save you initially? By doing this. Okay, so you're isolated. That is unavoidable. And now this is avoidable for a turn, but all that'll do is burn that one down. Okay, that seems unavoidable. So it's only here I get my first real choice. But... oh, here we go. Here we go. There's a route to an escape. There we go. Alright, great. What's important? What is important? So, in 2 turns, this house will go up in flames. In infinity turns, this one will. Okay, so you're safe right now. I can't... okay, so I can delay things. I can lengthen this fuse this way. There's gonna be a reason for this part of the puzzle, though. So by lengthening the fuse, I'm not sure how much time I buy myself doing each one of those moves. Let's see if it's enough. It's 1 short. Can I, if I do this another time... ah, so the staggered pattern was helping me because then that just spreads all the way over there and that's worse. So is this staggering better somehow? It's not. Okay. So, anyway. What's the reason for this bottom part of the puzzle? It looks to me as though it can't interact with the rest. Ah, but it can change the timing by doing this. Oh, right. Okay, so I have a more, this doesn't look like a more friendly setup to me. Except that this grass is here, and that could be good for something somehow. I mean, just by the nature of this, this feels like it has to be what it's going to end up being. So you'd burn, then you'd burn. If I do this, I'm in the same situation I was in before. Okay. If I do this, that hasn't accomplished anything as far as I can tell. So I'm reasonably convinced that, this house is unsavable without interacting with stuff down here, because otherwise why would this be here? So clearly I'm interacting with the stuff on the bottom by putting this tile here. Probably. Let's assume that's what it is. Okay. If I do this... So, what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3 turns to get you isolated. Right now I have 1 turn. It knows the house burned down before the fire spread all the way to it. Right now I have 1 turn. Right now I have 2 turns. Okay, so that move gained me a turn. By doing this, I did not gain a turn, right? That made... Did that make a difference? Hold on. Doesn't this isolate you? It does. Okay, you didn't have to go there at all. All these dead-end paths just sort of inserted to lead me down a road that it turns out doesn't need to be gone down to solve the puzzle, alright? So watch out for those. In some puzzle games you can trust that if something is there, it'll be used in the puzzle. This is not one of those. Misdirection will be a thing. Okay. Break the line. These are immovable. Okay. Let's see here. So whatever I do, let's just do a move to see what happens first. That house burns down. Okay. So you need immediate assistance. That assistance doesn't feel sufficient, but can I turn it sufficient somehow? That's immovable. Okay, so hang on. You have to go in this corner is what needs to happen. But if I do that, you burn. Okay. So you have to go in that corner, but... if I move you right now, you burn. I can move you now, and then isolate you. Okay, so I was forced to do all of those moves. I don't think I had any choices in there that resulted in you being safe. Next up, you are immediately in danger. What do I want to do about that? Okay, so I want to do this at some point, which will make you safe, but I can't do it yet. If I swap you with a tree, everything is very on fire. Okay, so I probably need to use this tile for something. Probably this. Okay, that bought me some time. Can I use that time, though? I don't have to save you yet. I have 1 turn left before that becomes a problem. However, it would become a problem for you if I left you alone. Can I work with this? No. Maybe. Hang on. I still have 1 move I can do. And then I can isolate this. Okay, yes. The answer was yes. Great. Okay. This is probably... this is probably a game that's a tricky thing to watch, because it'd be really easy to see something that I'm just not spotting. This is very much a game about spotting routes. And, well, that's just more fun for all the rest of you who get to solve the puzzle before I do. Independent isolation. Okay. So in 2 turns, you burn. And so do you. I'd like to interrupt that fuse. At least make it take longer for it to do its thing. I'm seeing something I might want to do. If I do this, is that good for something? It's not great. Oh, no it's not. Okay. Let's just try some stuff. So you can't move. This creates a tree line that interrupts the grass burning for a moment. Buys me some time, but you are next to grass, and that's pretty unhealthy for you. I'm waiting for the puzzle that's going to require me to use the burned out space of a grass for keeping a house safe. It hasn't happened yet, though. Okay, where do these houses even need to go? Like, how do I, in theory, save you? I need to get this all the way in there, it would seem. That's 3 moves, and I can't make those 3 moves. So I'll delay you for a turn. Make a move to get closer. Make a move to get closer, and okay, that's saved you. Maybe I can still work with this. It looks like yeah, I don't know about that. But it works. Okay. So this configuration, it's hard to spot that move, like 2 moves away from that, is recoverable. But it just kind of works out if I go forward and be confident about it. So that's World 3. World 3 is on fire. Alright. Sure. Let's, I can try the bonus puzzles here, that's fine. Let's go with this one. Okay, 1 fire here. You are far away. This looks complicated. Racetrack, you say? There's a lot going on here. Oh boy, okay, so where are my problems going to be? Who's in the most immediate danger? 1, 2, 3 turns and you burn. Move you here and it's still 3 turns until you burn. Keep bringing you along. Okay, so I can save you like that. You are going to need some attention at some point, which will look something like... Will it take 3 turns to save you? Maybe. Okay, so, but you are my main problem right now, I think. Which way do you go, though? This way or this way? And I'm leaving behind some empty space here. That stuff's valuable. I think I'm going to have to do it, though. If I went this direction, what would happen? You would burn. And you would burn in the next turn no matter what I do, unless it's this, which still burns you. Okay, so none of that's any good. This is hard to parse. This is like a whole lot of stuff going on at once. Is there a way this could be advantageous? Sure. It saves you and uses up my empty space. Okay, I like that. So in 1 move I need to save you, which I can do this way. No, I can't. Right, of course, that created a route there. Whoops, I didn't see it. Okay. So you are isolated, as long as I move this. That puts you in danger, which I can fix like that. Alright, so just solve the problems one by one. Things seem to work out, so we got this track coming through there. I guess I probably want to do... No, that house burns if I do that. I want to... swap you with a tree? Apparently, because... that all just kind of worked out. Okay. Alright. The key to doing that puzzle was to just solve the problem right in front of me and not worry about the future. Because the future just takes care of itself. Ooh. Okay. So what's this little tree island about? First move looks to be this. Did that game mean anything? I can do that now. Okay. So yeah. Trees are slow-burning fuses, grass is a fast-burning fuse. This grass is going to have to be allowed to burn. You are isolated. Okay, great. Okay, the only move that saves you right now is this one. No, it doesn't. My mistake. Is there a move that saves you right now, or am I already done? Because this fire goes 2 directions, so that fire would have to move, but it can't, so I think you're already dead no matter what I do. Okay. So something went wrong. I had to do this action quicker somehow? I have to do that. So any move that doesn't do exactly that burns this house. Okay. Now, I have to do this. Where was the move that I did that I didn't have to do? This swap. I'm going to do that, and things are better. Okay, you have one more turn to do things, and in that turn I can get a tree there, which is next to empty space, and therefore you can isolate. Great, okay, cool. Just had to find my inefficiency. Alright, well, these bonus levels are treating me well. Fatfish. Okay, is that referring to the puzzle shape? I don't really see a fish in here, but alright. Oh, no, okay, so that's the tail and the house is the head. I see it now. Alright, cool. It's hard to predict, like, what's generally going to happen here, but okay, so we got the 3 clean tiles there. I don't suppose I can just, like, move those. So they'd have to move 2 tiles some direction. Let's try this. Putting a slow burning fuse in the way. And you need to move farther, and that penetrates my safe zone. However, now there are some burned out grass piles, but that's not helping me. Okay, so that's too slow. I only need 2 of these tiles. What if I ignore this one and just move these inward? It looks plausible. It is plausible. It works. Okay, so just ignore the center one, move the outer ones, take only what you need. Great! Alright, this mountain's on fire. Oh, that's a lot of houses. Fibonacci? Oh, okay, what? Alright, yeah, so that was a forced first move. This grass needs to be out of there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this is, a lot of turns. I really have only one choice of a thing to do, but sometimes that can be misleading. Okay. Now what? Now it looks like I have a problem. Hang on, did I go wrong? Where was... Okay, so this move is required. This move seems required. Yes, because if I do anything else, there are 2 houses that are immediately in danger, so I have to solve both of them, and this is the way I do that. Now you are immediately in danger, and I have to do something about it, and this is the only place that does something about it, except there, which just... does that just prolong the problem, or is that maybe somehow something I want to do? I don't think it is. Nope. Okay. So, this. Now, how do I solve the rest of this problem? I have 2 turns to get this grass out of range, and I don't see anywhere it can go. Like, this one empty space can't isolate this fire from all these houses. I need a second one, and where am I going to pull it from? Here? I don't have time for that. I can't put the grass in the houses. I need another empty space. Does moving this down here help somehow? No. 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 So I do this. And then what? That's no good. That's... Oh wait, I have time to do something about this. There we go. Okay, that was the route that just barely had enough time to make it work. Okay, neat. All right. Okay, so this one's done. There's World 2B. All right, let's check it. What are those? Padlocks. Okay, they looked weird against this background. All right, 2B, nighttime grassland, red carpet. All right. Thank you. That's good to hear. So I'm going to have to get this in here via, I think, this route. Oh, this is silly. Does this work? It does not. I don't make it in time. If any grass catches fire at any point, then... No, that's not true. Any grass that's not properly isolated catches fire, then the house catches fire. That's the same thing I already did. Okay. This space needs to get here. I can do this. Then I have to not do this, because that's failure. Then I have to do this. So something's going wrong early on, clearly. But how can I do something different? Because no matter what I do right now, 2 pieces of grass are going to burn this turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I need to start differently somehow. If I go down instead of that way, then I don't have the fuse burning from 2 sides. Okay. Except I do, because I put grass there. But maybe this still works better? It does. It lets me win the race. Okay, great. All right. Swerve. So this is the only thing I can do. This is what I must do. Oh no, that makes a trail directly to the house. So I have to put the tree there. But now 2 pieces of grass are in danger, and there's nothing I can do about it. So something went wrong. When did something go wrong? So any move that doesn't get this grass out of the fire's range burns the house, unless I can get the... Goal is, of course, to get this blank space here. That moves it... That doesn't move it. Where did I have another option? Like, the puzzles failed at this point. Where did I have another option ever? Here? That's clearly worse, though, isn't it? Well, it's the same. So how do I do better? I can't do that. I can't do this. All I can do is... I can do that. That's terrible. Like, every move here kills me. So, clearly the puzzle has failed at this point. When was it not? Like, this possibility space is so small. But I'm just gonna have to try things until something makes a difference. That made a difference. Okay, maybe I can work with this. That puts the tree on fire, and tree on fire next to house is no good. Doing this burns the grass, and that's no good. Doing this burns the grass. I think I'm still in a failure state here. I can do that, though. Oh, and that lets me isolate. Okay. I didn't see that that tile could slide in there at that point. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so a little bit of an accidental solve there, but I'll take it. Leaning tower, alright. Oh, what am I trying to do? Let's have a goal before inputting moves. So you are in immediate danger. I can't move you anywhere that would solve that, so the fire or something in the way of the grass needs to move. That looks worse than this does. I mean, I'm delaying the inevitable, but I think it's still pretty inevitable. Mm-hmm. I can do this, which looks bad. I can do this, still looks bad. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Like, that's the only first move I can do, right? I can do that, which just makes my situation worse. It doesn't move the empty space. Okay, so empty space moving can chase the grass out of there to some extent, but not that great an extent. Like, that move is not permissible. But if I do this, then that brings the fire there. Oh. That will not do. Could I have had this not on fire when that happened? Like, maybe I am just slicing the land along here to isolate. Okay, so let's think of it in those terms. I do have to do that. I do have to do this. And then by the time I do that, my fire break is broken. That has not helped anything as far as I can tell. Okay. So I'm just not seeing the pattern in this one. That's clearly worse. This is definitely the better move of those two. And the grass doesn't burn down before it spreads, so I can't have that land there. It seems like it's really hard to use burned grass as empty space. It's gonna come up at some point, like there's a reason it burns out like that, but it hasn't yet. Or maybe it has and I just haven't noticed. What if I do that? Nothing good happens. Does it? No. This seems mandatory. Maybe there's still something I can do from this state. Either this or this, which both seem bad. There is no way to save you right now. That's something. It's not something good, though. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, that somehow contained the fire. Alright, if you say so. Huh. Whoa. Alright, I'll take it. Stall the fuse. I don't know why I'm going around the outside and not touching the ones in the middle. That's fine. Yeah, I see that fuse. Okay, stall. But then it's gonna burn there. Stall this way, okay. And how is this ultimately going to resolve, though? Is this where burned grass becomes an important mechanic? Maybe that... I don't know, I just can't tell. I guess I have to do this? Can I do better than that move? Certainly not that one. Certainly not that one. No, that's the best I can do. Okay, so if that's coming through there, I do this. This is going to burn from here, so I must do this. What am I accomplishing here? Doesn't seem like anything. That house is still going to burn. Like, nothing good has happened here. If this is on fire, then the house is dead. I am not stalling this fuse well enough. Maybe I'm doing it from the wrong point. Okay. These mean you can't swap the tile, so those are fixed in place. No moving. Yeah, could have been clearer, I guess. Anyway, so start with this. I can do that. Like, but how am I saving this house? I need a lot of blank space to open up around it somehow, or I need to cut off the fire at a different point. So maybe my focus is getting these two clear spaces together. So every move that can should be trying to get those closer, but like I can't make a move of that sort yet. And so when do I have an option, I guess, is the question. That's always the question. That seems very unhealthy. Here I have a moment. Okay, here I have a moment. No, I don't. No, if I do this, then everything burns. I never have a moment. Now everything's terrible. Whoa. How do I do anything here? I don't know. So with a house there, feels to me like about the best I'm going to do with this layout is having blank tile here and here. So like swap you there, but I don't have anything remotely resembling enough time to do that. Like, I always have to... Okay, so here's the racing line for the fire. Every move I make can put up to one thing in the way of that, thereby delaying it until the next move. So how do I break this cycle and somehow delay it by more? This is going to burn to there, so yeah, I can do this, and that... What does that even accomplish? That this doesn't, because I would have to do that move anyway, so swapping this... I guess makes a difference in the piles of ash that are left behind in case I can use those somehow, but it seems like I never can. So can I, like, claim another move for myself by moving something at a different time? 2 bits of grass in range of that tree right now. That seems bad. Everything kind of does. Oops. This one I'm just, like, not getting at all. Let's walk away from that. Let's try priorities. Alright, so 2 separate things I have to do. So manage them simultaneously. So I want to delay... Okay, so this space has to move here, this space has to move here. This one has farther to go, so obviously I probably want to move it first, right? Probably not, because now I have this problem. So you're saved, but you're unsavable. However, if I did this, then that's no good. If I did this, that's no good. If I could move 2 at once, I'd be good. So I need to buy myself more time during those moves. If I do this, is this good? Yeah, that's a better move, maybe? Is it? Somehow it worked out. Okay. Small possibility space. Just had to do the best moves I could do, and it worked out. Okay. Oh, let's bail out of World 2B for a moment. I want to see what's going on in World 3. Let's try that. Oh, thank you. Nice to hear that. Certain death. All right. Sounds like fun. Let's go there. Yeah, I see that. But this is going to burn out by the time I get there. Okay, so I see. So this is where I finally actually use the ash mechanic. All right, got it. So maybe World 2 is just not about that. Even though it's technically there, I just can't use it. Thick O. Okay. So yeah, that primes me to think that's going to be a mechanic in most or all of these upcoming puzzles. So perhaps I want the grass to burn as quickly as I can get it to open up some empty space, and yeah, that changes the feel of the puzzle quite a bit. So we got, yeah, just these 2 blank spaces. Houses need to be isolated, but there is not enough space to possibly isolate them unless they were, like, both in this area and the 2 blank spaces were capping off the ends. From looking at this, I have no idea what my first moves should be. Let's try getting the houses out of the way a bit, I guess? I feel like I need to make the grass burn quicker. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Everything's on fire. So yeah, I think burning the grass quickly just kind of feels like it's going to be the best choice here. But then I'm just surrounded. Only when a house is in danger right now, but it's danger I can't resolve. I guess what I like about this is it opens up 2 empty spaces there, maybe? Potentially? But the fire is coming from that direction. How could I make use of that? Is this gonna just, like, work out somehow? No. It's not. If this grass had burned, though, maybe it would have. So what did I do with that grass? So don't swap that tree there yet, but what else did I do? I did this. No, that's no good. Yeah, I saw a couple of previews for that. I'm looking forward to playing it when and if it happens. Would be very nice. swapping this tree over there accomplishes nothing. Doing this could be good. I don't know what I'm doing. But it might be almost working. Once again, if this grass were burned, I would be in a better situation. So I need to get that grass burned earlier. Which grass is that? You really need to burn earlier. So maybe I swap like this? And that... But then you're dead. No. Oh, this? No. Burning that grass earlier just moves the fire close to me too quickly. So this is the start. I don't see why that would be any good. Oh. Like that just puts everything in danger. Seems terrible. I don't know what it was I did that seemed better that one time that I did it. I could move this further. That seems no good. This could go there, and that seems not great. I could do this. Nope. I do this. Nope. Right? A house burned down. Okay. So what if I make this burn as late as possible? Yeah, that was the best that I did before. Something that looked a lot like this. Did I have any choices at any point here? Right now I have a choice. No, I don't, because you're about to burn. So I have to do exactly this, and then I have to do exactly this, and then I'm out of options. Okay. So therefore, from this point I am stuck. Therefore, my mistake was made somewhere in this move or the one preceding it. Okay, so my opening two moves are wrong. What about this? What does that help with? Really nothing. It just spreads down there quicker. I can do that. That seems real bad. That's because it is, right? So the opening two moves that got me to something that felt close were those. But now I'm stuck because you need to be saved, and you need to be saved, and nothing good happens. So, it is not those swaps. What if I do this first? And that puts that grass in there. Like, I need more empty space than this, so I need to open it up with grass burning. Where does it come from? You? Maybe. Actually, that's close to plausible, but no, that is not workable. So this ensures that grass burns. I don't know that that move is wrong, but I know that this one is. So this is a move that I would need to make later anyway. Let's make it now. No, that just leads to this kind of death. Okay. Oh. Ah. This is hard to think about. And the longer I play it, the harder it gets to think about. Fatigue is setting in. So this one doesn't seem good. Okay, so what are my first moves? Yeah, grass spreads its fire before it turns to ash. So if I do this and then I swap that there, you can see it spreading from there. So yeah, ash is pretty hard to use. Okay, right, so what are my... I mean, I have a lot of possible opening moves, but like... what state change do I even want to create? Okay, let's go back to this thing that I was doing. And just see, like, what change would help me here. Like, what single thing could I do that would improve this situation? There's no way this grass could already be burned. If it were on this side of the tree, then the house would be burning already. So that's just length of the fuse there. And gotten this fire down here. So you are in immediate danger. I can move you this way. That's a little different from what I did, but it's worse. Because that completely gets you out of danger. Cool. But now there's nothing I can do for you. So there's a tree there. If this tree could be empty space, it'd be better, but how would that happen? And then that's dead. Everything is. Okay. Yeah, I don't see what I need to do here. Do I want to walk away from this in the name of not getting stuck in it for too long? I'll play with it for another, like, 2 minutes. That'll be my time limit on this. Let's try some opening moves. So, my opening moves should probably either interact with the fire or the things it immediately touches, or help get the houses towards safety. That seems obvious, but it's worth stating. I don't completely hate that. Is there any way that could result in something good? There is! Oh, okay. Whoa, that was unintuitive, but I just tried something random and it worked. Okay, well, I'll take it. Alright, past grass, yes. I have to go past grass to make it grass in the past, and ash in the present. Okay, immovable, immovable. Houses pretty far spread apart, so you are in immediate danger. I probably want to move you toward your friends. If I did this, though, that opens up what will become a safe space that I can just move you in a straight line towards. So that feels pretty good as an opening set of moves, without looking at what it does to the rest of the puzzle. If I would swap this around, it looks pretty bad. Is it, though? Yep. Okay, I can't get this fire out of range of the grass. If I take a turn to get the houses farther away, and spend a turn doing this, then I have safety. Okay, there we go. That works. Okay. I should have gone here first. This was a much clearer path to the goal than this one was for me. There was like a second path that I followed that just didn't really go anywhere. I like how these are this complicated in such a small number of moves. Like, this is a very rich state space. And, like, not that many mechanics either. It's pretty simple, but it's complicated simple. Back and forth. Oh. Okay, so no empty space. I must create some by burning grass. I have no choice but to move a tree here. This is very constrained. And now I have no choices at all. Why did that... Okay, because that started on fire. Okay, I have this choice, but... Okay, and that somehow magically... Whoa. Okay, I don't feel like I could predict that. But that's how it happened. Alright. Sidestep. Sure, let's see this. Alright, 12 more minutes. I am really feeling it. I'm gonna have to, like, go lie down after this. Didn't expect this game to be this stressful. Sidestep. Okay, cool, but it's not great. But that's burning the grass, so maybe I have time to do this. I have plenty of time, that is no problem. Look at this nice, like, even if fire could spread diagonally, that's fully isolated. Cool. Buying time. That's what I'm always doing. Alright, so in 2 turns, this becomes a problem. In infinity turns, that becomes a problem, but that's my only open space. So I guess I probably want to just wait, make this happen to wait there, just swap this, and then go here, and it's safe. Okay, so I don't have a wait button, so I just have to do a swap with something that doesn't change the state of the puzzle. Sure. Strands! Okay, so I need... What? How is this ever going to work? What is this? Okay, I need to arrange something good to happen and get the house... Okay, so... Oh, this house doesn't move. Okay. What? How is this... What? I can't comprehend what's going on here, so let's, I guess, first get some grass burned. As much as possible? I don't know. This is weird. But there's no way I can... Oh, hang on. No, there's no way I... But... What? Huh. How could this ever isolate anything? If you can't move, then what? If you can't move, then you need to be safe here, here, and here. I gotta just, like, extinguish this fire, but that's not a thing I can do. I just can't conceptualize this at this point. Like, how could anything... Oh, okay, so an ash pile is created, and then a turn later it can be swapped to the tree. Got it, okay. Whoa, what did I press? Okay, so just wait. Hang on. So, move the grass that's near the other grass out of the way. Just delay... That burned, I can do... Wait, how does this work? It doesn't? I got something good to happen once. How did I do that? Certainly not like that. That just spreads the fire faster. So if I wait... Somehow I cut off one route. What did I do? I have no idea. Huh. I moved this tree out of the way, then that grass spread and burned out, and then that was able to isolate this. Okay, so that's how I isolate you. What was that pattern? Let's really learn that. So the grass will spread once. But after it spreads once, I need to get that fire out of the way, then the grass will spread again, then I replace that with the ash. Whoa, okay, wow. So this is all about the corners. My end state will be... ash here, ash here, and I'm not sure about this part. How do I think ahead for this? I'm going to need 2 operations. Okay, so I think I put this here. Okay, so I just need each event to happen like 2 away from where I'm operating on stuff. I don't know about this corner. That gives that buys me some time. I'll just do this for now. I probably needed to make a different move, but I'll just do that for now. Okay, so you're safe. I need to make this move, and you're safe. And I had no time to operate here. Can I do it with this? Yes, I can do the same thing here as there. Okay. Whoa, this was cool. Okay, so prepare you 2 away from that. You're maybe fine as you are. Prepare you 2 away from that. Start operating on this. Wow. That's wild. Fire swap. That's the game I'm playing. Alright, there we go. That seemed impossible, but then it suddenly wasn't. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, can I do like a little victory lap through something? This isn't a victory lap. This is just like I need to take a break from stuff and do something easier. I didn't leave anything easier behind, though. So that was World... What was World 2B? It was this one. World 2. World 1. Let's go back to World 1B, maybe? And see what happens. Right, I never even looked at dance. I got stuck on wall. I got walled by wall, and didn't even try dance. Maybe you'll be easy. Back to basics. Alright, so you need to go here, that needs to go there, that needs to go there. Okay, that's no good, obviously. I'll delay you this way, and that already resolves you. And wait a second, no, that doesn't contain the fire. Okay. Probably... Ooh. I don't need to save you yet. I have a turn to do this. Ooh, but then that puts you next to you, which is no good. I can't do that. That's no good. How do I... Hold up, I don't need these at opposite ends necessarily. They could be at the same end with like a space of 2 between them. What if I did that? Perhaps that's healthier. No. No. So opposite ends it is. I tried this already, it was no good. It was slightly better to move this first. But then my options seem very limited. Oh, my options are limited as it is. This is, that's clearly no good. This seems pretty bad. That's because it is. Uh-huh. Can't do anything about that. Okay. Dance. What are you saying to me? If I did this, then I would have no way to save you. If I took this empty space over here... If I took this empty space over here by this route, that's what I already tried. It didn't work, so let's try something else. That's obviously bad for you. If I move this house around, nothing good happens. Can I... Is there... Is there another way to just contain this fire? Let's try moving the fire. I don't think this is going to work out. But maybe I'm wrong. I am. Check it out. It worked out. There we go. Okay, so it was opposite thingies. Alright, probably have time to at least try one more. Barricade. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Like, they're very constrained, but then, these are the super hard puzzles with just the basic stuff. Oh, you're in a terrible spot. All right, this will be the last puzzle of the day, I think. Probably going to get cut off on the Steam rebroadcast version of this. Boy, I wonder what a disaster I caused by the technical issues I had earlier. I won't know until I can check after this, but there's nothing I could do about it. Okay. Barricade. So we got these 3 empty spaces, and that's all I'm ever going to get. And I will need all 3, and they will need to be roughly over here. Okay, I mean, I'll just make the moves that look like they're moving me toward my goal. Yeah, isn't that it? Oh, okay, that was simple. All right, sure. Okay, so we got triple threat open here that I haven't looked at. Wall here. Okay, good. I'm glad you were able to handle that. Sorry for whatever it was. Yeah, I know what went wrong now. No, I don't actually know what went wrong now. What was it that went wrong? It's a mystery. Anyway, so, alright, cool. So that's a look at Wildfire Swap, a game that definitely ramps up in difficulty very quickly. World 1 was real easy, then the rest suddenly extremely wasn't. Okay, yeah, so I'll look forward to coming back to this at some point. We're going to play a different game tomorrow at a slightly different stream time. It'll be 1 p.m. my time. And okay, 7 o'clock just rolled around, so I think my time slot is done. Alright, this was fun. I'll see you next time tomorrow to do it once again. And yeah, so check out the rest of the showcase if you'd like. There's lots of cool puzzle games in there. So yeah, look forward to seeing you next time.